So I'm sure you'd like to give a very big welcome to Mr. Alex Schembri. Alex is from New South Wales. He's And just for those very few who might know Alex all that well, he is an adjudicator at all national championships in Australia, and in fact has adjudicated right around the world. He's a former winner of the World Cup Championship, so that's a very big title in his past days. And once again, welcome to Western Australia. Alex, it's all yours. Thank you.
Thank you very much, Derek. Thank you, ladies and gentlemen. Also, I'd like to, on the Dance Sport Western Australia, I'd like to say thank you very much for inviting me here this morning to lecture for you today. The first thing they asked me first was the lecturing on an educated dancer. I think there's a few things that we have to understand with an educated dancer. First, the knowledge, what you're producing. We have different levels of dancers here this morning. But on an overall scale, what does a dancer has to be educated is really understanding a few ideas that will allow you to feel more comfortable who you are as a dancer. For example, I believe that there's a 5 Ds of dance. We have discipline. I might take that off. Okay, that's better, I think. Yeah, that's good. There is the 5 Ds of dance. So when I say the 5 Ds of dance, I'm referring to discipline, dedication, determination, direction, and desire to win. So in those 5 Ds of dance that we apply, the discipline that we're applying is how the dancer himself, or as a couple, reflects to the discipline of their bodies, what they're doing with their movements. So I think in Latin America, we've got to have these elements to apply ourselves to what's happening in our dancing competition these days. But again, the basic understanding of what the technique allows us to do is giving us the skills to allow us to move further on. So I've written a couple of notes to go through with you, but before we do that, I'm going to get everybody up on the floor and I want to exercise some of these directions with you all. So ladies and gentlemen, with your partners, I want you to change your shoes and I want you to get onto the floor because I'm going to just start talking about different things. So we're going to have a little bit of a warm out. Come on, ladies and gentlemen, I want you all on the floor. You're not going to sit there this morning. It's called stretching, applying yourselves, get into a nice circle. Good. It's always good to stretch, especially in the morning. I don't like people sitting down. Julia, you're going to get up. Oh, you're just watching my beautiful body. I know that. That's really important. Make yourselves a big circle, please, everyone. With a partner first. Hold your partner's hand. If you don't know anybody, please just introduce yourself to someone. Good. Okay. Now, what we're going to do, we're going to teach you first thing. I'm not going to go through a lot of things because most of you know pretty much where you're all going. But what I'm trying to explain to you, in theory, the basic understanding does not change. For example, a great teacher who used to teach me in England, his name was Walter Laird. Most of you might have heard of him. If not, he was a wonderful technician, a marvellous teacher, taught about rhythm, technique, timing, action. So we must understand what is discipline, what is dedication, what is the desire to win. Firstly, we look at the direction of what our bodies are doing. So if our bodies are in a right, connected with our feet and our head and everything else in one line, then really when you're standing, firstly, put your feet apart, everyone. I want you all to feel your core. That means the bottom part of your tummy. Now, normally when we wake up in the morning, we're pretty much, pretty lazy, we've got to start a new day, work, whatever. But when you're dancing, you must really understand how to stand correctly. So the core is very important. So this is the core that I'm talking about. If we release the core, that means that's our working day program. If we're on the computer every day, which most of us are, generally we're slightly slouching, slightly. Now, creating the core creates the movement where you're starting from. For example, if we're walking, and I can tell you when I notice a dancer walking down the street, there's a dancer. the back is beautiful, the core is up, that is the dancer. Generally, we start learning how do we walk correctly. So we must lift our diaphragm, that is the discipline that I was talking about. So you must understand discipline. Right, so what we're going to do, feet apart. Firstly, we're going to just learn how to move our body from side to side. Okay, so the center of our body is going to be directly right in the middle. So if I just do it facing you, all right, so I'm going to do a rock, rock, rock. Allowing our hips to do a figure eight to start with, without moving our shoulders, so we call that discipline. Can't move the shoulder, jazz moves, everything moves at one piece, but no, you must firstly understand what you're doing indirectly from the bottom down, okay, so from your core down. So, let's try this once from the beginning. Put your feet apart, good, that's it. Now what I'd like you to do, I want you to lift up, feel your pelvic bone, it's going to be underneath you, right. Now I want you to just move your hips only, just moving your hips from one side to the other side, good. Just move your hip and you're thinking, what are we moving this for? Okay, but we're going to try to work out what we're doing with one side of our body. So we're doing the figure eight to start with. So in relation to what we're moving only our hips to start with. Okay, everyone understands that. Now, in doing that, we're going to do it with music in a minute, and then I'm going to give you a slight variation to apply that. What I'm trying to make you all aware, your education is really important. When you are educated in anything, you feel more confident. So when you are educated in dance, you will understand that when we are a teacher, we're teaching you to become much greater dancers. So our knowledge in dance has become over many, many years. For example, when I started from England, I'll just go through a little bit of history. It's very important to know who I am. Most of you probably think, who's this person? But yeah, it's good. When I came back from England, I was educated by the most wonderful teachers in the world, and they taught me a lot of things. I arrived back in Australia. The first thing one person said, what do you do? I'm a teacher. What kind of teacher? I said, I'm a teacher. That was my answer. After many years, people would say, what do you do now? I'm a dance teacher. Why? Because people are educated now. For example, we're very fortunate to have Dancing with the Stars that has come up. So people in the general public are very aware of what you do as your hobby or your profession. So when I say we are educated as a nation, we are educated to see what you do as your hobby or your business or your profession. So people are aware that you are not just a teacher, you are a dance teacher or a performer or an artist. We have to thank our media for that, our television coverage, and all the dancing shows that are coming forward in front of our eyes in the public. So really, you should be very proud of becoming a dancer. Okay, so that's very important. So ladies and gentlemen, when we try to create our posture, we must remember that our center is very important. So we're going to learn to create rhythm through our hips, okay? So when we create rhythm, we're going to count it quick, quick, slow. Quick, quick, slow. No numbers, just rhythm. Quick, quick, slow. And again, quick can go anywhere. Quick, slow. One more time. Quick, quick, slow. Now we'll change the rhythm. Quick and quick, slow. Quick and quick, slow. So that is called rhythm. Okay, not timing, but we're calling it rhythm. So when we create rhythm, it makes the step look much more interesting. So the first thing we must understand is what we're trying to create is a basic understanding of what you're creating. So we're creating discipline, how we walk. That's discipline. That's non-discipline. Discipline, keeping your back up. That's very important. Dedication, that you're actually dedicated to your sport, your profession, or your artistic ways. Okay, so we're going to try doing this with music, and we're going to just do the rhythm. I don't care what you're going to do at the moment, we're going to count it as quick, quick, slow, quick, quick, slow. No numbers, it's only going to be rhythm. Here we go. Ready? We're going to start. Quick, quick, slow. Quick, quick, hold. Quick, quick, hold. Quick, quick, change rhythm. Quick and quick, hold. Quick and quick, hold. And again, quick and quick, back to quick, quick, slow. Quick, quick, slow. Again, quick, quick, one more time. Quick, quick, now change the rhythm. Quick and quick, slow. Quick and quick, slow. And relax. Very good. Now I'm making you a little bit more easier to understand what I'm going to teach you. Thank you, Len. I'll just... Great, just turn it down a bit. Thank you very much. Okay, so let's understand all this. Rhythm is using the music. So the music is applying us to what makes it feel like. Oh, it feels really good when you have good music starting. Okay, so that's really important. Remember the word, great music makes a great dancer. Okay, if you have beautiful music, what we led used to say, just dance it, it's beautiful. Just keep dancing it. Yes, I have to follow that theory. I'm very fussy with not having the correct music. Why? Because music gives you emotion. So when you have emotion with the music, you're going to get much more involved in the music, and you can understand that once you get involved in the music, you can actually apply a different level of dance. For example, if we do a basic step and there's no emotion, it will be so boring to look at. Okay, because no one's really doing anything very exciting for me. But if there's something that's applying with beautiful music, then of course you are actually going to the next level. So when I say the next level, you have to follow your feeling of what you're going to dance. So you involve yourself with the music. You probably say, yeah, everyone has different types of music that you can get yourself involved in. Of course, we understand that. We have different types of music, but at the end of the day, you have to dance the music, not the step. Right, now I'm going to teach you a variation. We're going to apply this, and what I'm going to do, I'm going to just show you the basic step, and I'll ask Christina to help me here. She didn't know anything about this. She's going, oh my God, what am I going to do? Okay, don't worry, Christina, don't panic, okay, darling. So what we're going to do, we're going to just start with a rock, rock, rock. Now we're going to do a baby basic, basic, and she's going to walk around me. Stop. Continue to walk. Walk, walk, walk. One more time. Quick, quick, stop. Okay, now from there, Christina's going to do an Alamana turn for me. Quick, quick, slow. She does it very good. Now from here we do a New Yorker. Now from here we're going to do a spot turn. Turn to face our partner. One more time, New Cucaracha. And then a basic into a fan. Continue. She's going to close. I'm going to walk towards her. Good, very good. Okay, so I want you to all face your partner. What I'm going to get you to do, face your partner anyhow. I want you to make two lines. We're going to go the same direction. All right? Everyone's going to go the same direction. Face your partner. Ladies facing the opposite way, the same way as Christina. Gentlemen, you're going to be facing me. Don't make one line. I want a couple of lines. Lovely, good. I have to congratulate you all actually to get up this early in the morning and to be here at this beautiful venue as well as dancing at this time of morning, which is actually very good. You're very dedicated. I admire you all very much. Some of the Sydney people just don't get up before 12 o'clock. Anyway, all right, here we go. We're going to do a Sai Cucaracha. So this is our preparation of movement. So we're going to go basic step, rock, rock. Rock, rock, rock. Very good. We do a baby basic. So it's a basic walk. Ladies will now continue to the man's right side. Gentlemen, lift your left hand up.